Obi-Wan and Anakin can both be seen losing their original lightsabers in the prequel trilogy, and Ahsoka began using a second lightsaber in the middle of the Clone Wars. Today's video topic comes from one of our patrons, Galen Good, who asks where Jedi go when they need a replacement or second lightsaber. The Ahsoka book by E.K. Johnston has at least one answer for us. It says, Ilum was a world of ice, stark, cold, and beautiful as long as you didn't have to spend too much time outside. It had been a holy place for the Jedi. Ahsoka had been there 3 times, once for each of her own crystals and once with a group of younglings. So it would appear that she went for her own gathering and then she returned for her second lightsaber. We got to actually see her 3rd visit in the Clone Wars, the first time we even learned about the gathering ritual for younglings. I doubt Ahsoka had to go through all of that for her second lightsaber. I get the sense that the first time is ceremonial, meant to teach the younglings lesson at a specific time in their training. I figure once a Jedi graduates from youngling to Padawan, they can just set an appointment with Ilum's secretary and return whenever they need. Obi-Wan lost his lightsaber down a giant pit. Quick stop by Ilum. Anakin has his lightsaber cut in half in a droid factory. Okay, let's go grab you a new one. I figure the trip to Ilum is only a big deal when you're making your very first lightsaber. That said, Ilum wasn't the only planet where you could find kyber crystals in the whole galaxy. For example, Jeddah makes sense as another place to go when you needed a new lightsaber crystal. We don't know much about the planet, but maybe that was another site of youngling gatherings. I think the Force likely led Jedi to the correct location for the kyber crystal they were meant to have at that point in their lives. Maybe the Force would even point them to another Jedi's lightsaber. In Legends, Anakin used Qui-Gon Jinn's lightsaber until he built his own. As far as we know, that's not still true in canon, and I don't think it works given that the gathering is meant to be a ceremony all about building your very first lightsaber, but I like the idea of passing down crystals like heirlooms if the Force wills it. There's a popular fan theory that Luke used Qui-Gon's old crystal after losing his father's lightsaber. In Legends, he traveled to Obi-Wan's hut where he read instructions to create a synthetic crystal. Those no longer exist in canon, but I love the idea that he was called back to Obi-Wan's home to find the crystal of a Jedi who shaped the futures of both Obi-Wan and Anakin. Now I've gotten way off course, but all that to say that I don't think that there are set-in-stone rules for finding the crystal for your second lightsaber. At that point in your life, you'd at the very least be a Padawan, and I think the Jedi Order would trust you to follow the Force to the crystal you were meant to have, be it on Ilum, Jeddah, or already kept in the Jedi Temple, which is where Qui-Gon's lightsaber was held after his death. So yeah, thanks for the question, Galen. I hope that was a satisfying answer, but it's just what I think. If you think there's another option I didn't mention, or if you have your own question, let me know in the comments. If you haven't already, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, and consider checking out our Patreon page. As always, thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you.